Okay, so I am running around in the central zone in this game, and it's very Zelda-y in some of the stuff, but also feels kind of JRPG-ish because you've got all these very clearly labeled shops with all the different things that you can buy. And actually, I'm going to go back in here. So you talk to people. I love that there's almost no text in the game. There's a little bit of explanatory text at certain times on key elements, but so much of it is just really visual. It's just giving you the information on the screen and a little bit with the audio. So, and it's also going to draw upon the fact that most people who are playing the game are going to be familiar with other games, especially games in this style. So there's a little bit of expectation of a certain level of familiarity. So here I can get, like this is my gun, and then it will let me get extra bullets, but I don't have the money, which is the thing at the bottom. There's the two kind of number 2 kanji-esque things here that tell you, like, this is the money that you need to have in order to play the game. If you can tell me in the text, in the chat section, whether you're able to hear what I'm saying. So if you can't hear, let me know. And if you can, please do also let me know, because this is my first stream, and my microphone is all the way over here. So I'm here, and my microphone is right here. So that's pretty far away. And if people can't hear me, then I'm going to have to do something else to figure out what it is I'll need to do so that the audio is working. I like that when you are, when you're idle, the little person will sit down and just chill. And you also have a little helper robot in the game that is mostly blue, and I don't even know what it's supposed to be. I think it's maybe like a little robot friend. Because it's the robot friend that interacts with people, it seems like, because you've got the status thing by the robot, and you press and hold, and then you talk to people. Run around, and I like that chat shows up on the screen, so it's gonna probably scroll pretty fast, but it should make it easier to just be able to watch it there. And this is a drunk person who has seen some stuff, and then, so they got mugged by some people, including a dude who looks like a black mage from Final Fantasy, and some other alien monster people, and the little blue person kind of looks like the dude from Adventure Time, only with a different colored face. So then they got left in an alley, so that's kind of where they are, but I don't know these people. I haven't been able to find the people who maybe stole this person's stuff and beat them up. So maybe that's a quest I have to do later. Can't cut this because this like Zelda is a place where I could normally cut this thing and then there would be stuff. Also, there are frog people here, so the frog people are just hanging out, being frogs, big frog people, possibly toad people. I don't know. And I did get this first power-up, which is the double dash. Something that I really like in this game is the fact that there's just history and decrepit stuff all over the place. It's also like super like depressing because like rivers of blood and skulls and broken cannons and all this kind of stuff. And part of that's coming from the fact that the creator of this, and I saw this all from a documentary that was on Vice's gaming section called Waypoint, and I think it's on Waypoint rather than being on the normal Vice. So this, I think, means that I need to beat the boss at the north, the west, and the east before I get to, before I'm allowed to go down here. And I just noticed that there's so much light coming from the red here on the screen that it's making me red, which is something interesting with the camera. Right now I have the camera underneath the TV as opposed to on top of the TV. And as you can see, it's very zoomed out. So you're not getting my face, you're getting kind of the all of me. And again, if you can hear me on the mic, please say so in chat. And if you can't hear anything that I'm saying, hopefully in chat you've already seen that I've asked you to let me know. Because again, the microphone is pretty far away from me right now. And if I need to move it, then let me know. Kind of soft. Yeah, that's fine. My wife is at the end of the apartment, so I can speak up a little bit and hopefully it won't be too loud for her. And hopefully you'll be able to hear me more. So there's a dog here, and when I first saw the game, I thought the dog being there was like, you should go to this section first. Like that it was a hint kind of a thing. I actually went north first because that's what I saw a streamer do, so I was a little bit familiar with the monsters. So here are the monsters. These are like walking TV monsters, I guess, sort of. And I don't think I can dash across that section, so I'm gonna have to go around somewhere else. And again, like, so this is, I think, a giant F-off cannon right here, like some big, or maybe it's a tower. I don't know. What do you think? So I can dash across these empty spaces. That's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to dash onto stuff, not to nothingness. So I just got a healing potion equivalent thing. Almost all the stuff here is in like boxes because it's very sci-fi-ish. Even though there's lots of various monsters. I'm kind of reminded of like He-Man stuff where it's blending science fiction and fantasy stuff. Like my main weapon is a sword. I also have a gun. But the gun's ammo is limited, and I have to use the sword to recharge the gun. So the purple boxes on my UI on the top left are my bullets, and they recharge as I slash with the sword. So mostly you want to use the sword at this point, and then sometimes when there's a lot of enemies, I'll use the gun. But I'm not super great at switching between them yet. So you can hit all of the skulls. And then this is another health potion, but I don't really need it because I've only lost one hit point. And I can get to there, I just have to go a different direction. And this is another gun, I think, like a point defense cannon or anti-aircraft thing. So there's just a whole bunch of stuff in this world that's all really decrepit. And it's grown over, like there was a big war a long time ago. But because no one speaks English in this game, basically, and there's only a little bit of writing, a lot of the storytelling is just visual and oral. They're showing you what things were like. Like, there's a lot of murals like this that look like it's two people doing stuff, and one of them has a staff, and one of them has, like, a cup. I don't know what that's about. And there's aqueducts. This part's kind of Roman. There's a lot of watery sections. And so you dash across all these different bits, and then here's a big like sarcophagus or mausoleum or something. And this is just a like random friend person. And there, I think they're telling me about the boss of this section, which looks kind of like a Krogan, but like partially broken into pixels. And I've already had them tell me where the boss is, which is in the map. So the boss is, where's the boss? All the way up here. And then these, I think, are where you get the like shard pieces for the level. And you need to get all 4 shard pieces for the level, either to get to the boss or to be able to do something else. So these are like, so they all have ninja stars, and that's kind of annoying because I have to dash around a lot. And it's a very dodgy game. It's almost kind of Dark Souls-y in how much dodging you have to do to really be able to be effective in this game. So I'm down to 2 hit points, so I'm going to use a health thing. I wonder if I should use my... I got a big set of earphones that have a microphone, and it's kind of annoying because whenever I use big microphones, they press on my head and it gets kind of painful after a while. And I don't know whether that's going to be something that's really viable. Because I don't know if you can have the audio coming in from a different place than the video is coming in. So I'm going to go down here. This is like a teleporter thing, and then you can go down, and it's like a dungeon, but it's not an official dungeon, it's just kind of underground sections. And there's a section, there's bits in here that are boxes that are in purple, and I need to remember that I should not blow those up because they are actually explosive, and they will hurt me. Not these are lights. More lights. And you go down here, unfortunately your person makes light, and then there's a lot of bodies around here because that's just kind of how this game rolls. So I can dash, nope, I can dash this way, and then I can dash over here, and this was like a Triforce part. You know, it's not Zelda, but it's kind of like getting Triforce bits. And then this is the edge of stuff, and there's a big light over here. There's another skeleton, so I'm going to dash back this way. I'm going to try not to fall off the world, because that's not good for my health. And more lights, and there's monsters over here. See those? They're like carrying lights. They're just like stealing something. I don't know. Can I blow this up? I can. But it makes the light go away. So good verisimilitude. Big lights, and I don't think I can get there. Yeah, I don't think I can get there, so I'm going to go back up here. So much lighter again. So it's interesting, there's a balance between, you know, this is a very bright area, but it's all still run down. The aqueduct parts are less run down, which makes me wonder if maybe the people in the center village still use the aqueduct somehow. This, I think, was a piece of money that I got at some point earlier. So this is like a giant, like Ava's arm attached to something. I don't know, what do you think this is? So I can multi-dash. I'm going to try and go find some enemies, because this world is pretty fun to explore, but combat is really where it comes up. So this is a teleport pad. This will let me go back to any other teleport pads. I think I have one here, and then maybe I unlocked one up here. I didn't. This is the area I went to first, and I didn't do a very good job. And then I went and explored to the left a bit, but I don't think I found a teleport pad. So I can go up this way, and I don't think I've been here before. Can I talk to you? So, dog people, and they ran away from the dudes with kind of like kappa, very East Asian peasant farmers kind of hats, but then like frog people, but different kind of frog people. I don't know, maybe it's just the same people, and then some of them don't have hats. And they trapped, so some of their people got captured, and it's very bloody. A lot of death here. And then looks like they were made to be workers, and they were being killed and skinned, and that's terrifying. So this is the last person who's around, so good job on you for being alive, but you have chains. I can't make your chains go away, so I don't know how to rescue you, person. And you are, I don't know if you're dead. So not a cheery game. Do not play Hyperlight Drifter if you want a cheery game. Just not going to be your thing. So I've been around here, and I can't go through that. Can I get into this door? No. So more blocks, and I can't go over that. So that's for later. There's a lot, because it's I think just one world total. There's a lot where you just can't get to things yet, because I've only really barely started the game. So these are water, I don't know, maybe polywogs, fantasy polywog monsters. Tweet out to let people know that I'm playing. So my person was sitting down, and now I'm running around. And these look like dogs. So if it was the dog people who lived here, and then the monsters came and kicked them out, this would make sense because, you know, you build stuff that looks like you. It's anthropomorphization, but, you know, dogs. Because that's the people who built the civilization. So big dog statue, because it's in purple, it looks kind of creepier. You can tell that I've been here before because I've killed all the bushes already. And I've been that way. And are you a box I can get? You're not. So can I go down this way? I can go here. This is down to a dungeon. I really like this dungeon design. So they're showing you where the light comes from, but it's still kind of creepy because it's kind of like blood light, and those are monsters. So remember the bushes that you can blow up? These little monster squid things look enough like those that sometimes it will fool you, and that's pretty funny. So here's a monster with a gun. Like I have a gun, but I don't use it very often because I'm still remembering, still learning the game. And I do want to pick this up because I only had one of those health pack things. Oh, I've been here before, and this section is super difficult, so I'm going to grab this as well. So these monsters blow up when you kill them. So I'm going to try and get all the little monsters first because that's going to make my life easier. Oh geez, there's 3 of them all at once. So they dash, but they kind of dash predictably. So I have to dodge around them in such a way. Okay, so that was not a great trade. Oh geez, this is not a great time. I'm just gonna die. Yep. So I died. There's not a lot of a penalty to dying. You just reset to kind of a previous screen. I'm gonna have to use my gun to be able to survive this. I wonder if I can... Yeah, because this section hasn't closed off yet, I might be able to bait some of these monsters out. Yeah, and fight them over here, so that I can split things up a bit. Oh, that was a good dodge. Not so great a dodge. So I killed one of the Seymour things. And see, it's helpfully telling me that my gun is working. So I can kill that from here. That was not awesome. So I'm going to use a health thing. And kill that. But now there's only one of these. But I think they take 2 health points when they hit you, so that's not awesome. So having this double dash is definitely really helpful because it makes it a lot easier for me to maneuver. Because I can get kind of farther away than they can dash in one go. Okay, so I did it. And one more of these, and one more down this is not the kind of game where the monsters give you health when you beat them, so you really have to be on your game. I don't think I've been here down here yet. That's good. So new content. Hashtag content, as my friends who I don't actually know that the way that I podcast and such would say. That is a money piece. Money pieces are good. They let me get stuff. I think you're an explodey part. Oh, you're an activate things part. So that maybe means that I can get through. Actually, I think I have to go to that other side. You see another one that looks like the same thing? I think that's where I have to go. Health thing, that's good. I'm gonna use one because there's some shooter dudes over there. I'm gonna try and time it so that I can dash across. A+. I'm learning. Learning is a thing. So look at all the gears and stuff. There's a lot of technology here. Big plant. I don't know what the plant's for. Can I get there from here? So that's a lot of fire. And I'm going up this way. Yep, I can go there from here. So this is all symmetrical and stuff. Those are flamethrowers. Can I make you stop being a flamethrower? No, I am burning. Okay. So I'm going to go across, and then I'm going to do that. Dashing. Dashing through the flame, trying not to burn. Hey, now I can get across. So A+, video game, logic. Run, run, run. A little person goes, and now I'm going to go down to... Whoa, that's a lot of fire. So the fire goes here, and the fire isn't going here, which makes me think it's going to wait until I'm there. Yep. So timing. And I made it. All right. Once upon a time, I was pretty good at platformers as a much younger video gamer. Wow. Oh, but there's a money down there, so of course they're going to incentivize. So the whole thing is flame. So, wait, what? Oh, I have to dash across all of them. Those are walls, not things you can step on. Hello, Shadowed Mage. So you're here while I'm attempting. Whoa! And I'm dead. So hopefully it'll let me reset there. I don't have to reset. I don't have to redo the bridge. Yep. So I think I will just have to do infinite dashes. I'm just gonna have to dash like a mother fluffer to get to that thing. It may also be that I don't have the skill. I don't have the dash power that will let me successfully get across there. Because, so you have to dash across, down, more down, over, up, over, there. So, yeah, I don't think I have the skill to do that. I don't think I have the power that will let me get to that money thing yet. So I'm going to reset, and then I'm going to try to go just past it and do something else. Oh, geez. Remember the fire part. The fire thing. That's a thing here. So much fire. No, the fire is on. Don't go while the fire is on. So once upon a time, when I was like 13, 14, 15, Blockbuster had a video game tournament. I don't know if people remember that. Hey, okay. That goes all the way around, and then this is a thing. And now I'm back to full. So that's an elevator that goes up, but I'm going to explore this way first. I've already been this way first, so not. Because this is monsters. See, anytime you see dead monsters, you can tell You've probably already been that direction. I've been up here. I don't remember if I've been this way. Because there's an elevator over there. So it's good to know. Have I been here? I have. Okay, I was able to get them to come over this way. That's great. There's no there, Mike. That was not the place to be. Yeah, come on. Alright, I'm done with you. So much exploding. Use the healther thing. // And one more. Come on. I got them all. There are no health things in here. So I'm going to go across. And I think this might just take me to a different section than up. Okay, yes, there's a Triforce. Not actually a Triforce bit, but this is an important game part. I'm going to go down here. And I've kind of, I think I've done everything in this section that I can do. So now it's taking me down. So I'm farther into the dungeon. And I'm full up on things, so that's actually really cool. And then I'm going to go over here. So if you're watching and you've played this, why don't you just give a shout in the chat, let me know kind of what you think about the game. Please don't give spoilers about like what I need to do or anything, because I'm still getting into it, and I'm doing okay. You know, I'm not doing great, as you can see by how much I'm getting hammered by this plant person. Yeah. But I'm really liking it. Is it going to reset me with partial health? Is that a thing? Nope, I'm still good. Cool. So I don't know exactly how it generates where the save points are. It does have a little save icon in the bottom left of the screen, so it's probably just whatever last time it did the save thing. So I think when this game first came out, your character didn't have any iframes during any of the teleportation. And now, at least in the version of the dash that I have, which is the first upgraded dash, it seems like you get some iframes. Yeah, because I just dashed through the dude. Ooh, and I got shot. Okay, I think I can get it this time. Alright, yep, wake up, person. So you have a cape, which helps indicate the fact that you're moving around, because otherwise, not as much. It looks like you're wearing some kind of skirt thing, so maybe, I don't know if your person is supposed to be a woman, or if, you know, how does gender work in this world? I don't know. Gender presentation might not even be a thing. It might just, there are lots of civilizations on Earth where people just wear skirts, because skirts are pretty awesome. Why don't I shoot you a bunch? Oh gosh. Okay, and then I'm going to come here and zap you. So that's something I need to remember to do more, is use my gun. Okay. Running away! Zap, zap. And we're going to use this. And are you still there? No. Zap, zap. Gosh. That's a lot of monsters. Nope. Yeah, you really got to get your dash started before the enemy starts moving. The start of the dash does not seem like it has iframes. And I go this way, and I don't think I can get there, right? Yeah. So I'm going to go over here, and then I'm going to check to the left to make sure I'm not missing something. These are spawn pads. I need a key for this, so I don't have a key. It's one thing, like a key you only need. Okay. Is that a... Hey, it was a money. Awesome. Let's make sure there isn't a second money back there. No, there is not. Of course there's not. Can I sleep here? Is this like a... No. It's not like Skyrim where you just go and sleep in things in the world. Can I get in here? I can. I don't think this is a boss, but it might be like a mini boss. Oh, no, so it's a teleporter. I think it's a dead dog person in there. And now I'm here. Where is here? I'm farther down. I'm actually the farthest down that you can be in this section of the world. And there's a thinger over here, and a thinger over here. Okay, so I've gotten these 2 pieces. So if you see on the left-hand side of the screen, there's a 4-section diamond, and I got 2 of those sections. And then one is close to the boss, and one is all the way up here. So maybe I'm going to try and go to the north. I'm going to explore this section for a while and see if it connects, and then I might have to teleport back to here and then start going north to see if I can go. Also, those little things right here, tell me that those are not the mountains from Super Mario Brothers series. They're like mountains or hills, but they have eyes, so they're personified, and they're totally from Mario. Oh, nope, that's a dead person. Sadness. Alright, I'm going to go over here, and are you a money? Yes, it's a money. So each money has 4 pieces, and then when you have all 4, it's an actual unit of currency for the central town. This is where I met the super cool elite drifter as they were fighting people. And then they're like, I'm super cool. I saved your life earlier. And then like I left, and then it was all good. So up here, you're not anything. No, oh yeah, so there's actually like a little thing right underneath the water there. So you can go over here, and then I don't know what this is. No, shooting it does not do a thing. So maybe that's for later in the game. Because this is all in one giant map, like the Zelda games, there's a lot of, like, you'll have to come back here later on kinds of stuff. So I can't go anywhere this way, aqueducts and things. Elevated waterways. And more dead dog people, sad. And I went in that door, so I have 2 of the 3 needed to go in this door. So I should remember that, because if I get the one that's to the north, maybe that will let me get in, and that'll maybe get me to the boss section of the game. I already went in here, didn't I? Yeah, because this is the sad dog person. Is there an exit? No, you can't get through there. Because those, I think, are windows, not a door. Sorry. So, where's the map? So here's the map. Maybe I can go this way and then start going to the north, and I'll be able to find this. Right now, I want to collect the pieces, because that's kind of the whole game, but I also am really looking to get the money so I can buy some of the upgrades that I can have a better chance of being like more competitive in the game, in terms of being able to have more survivability and be able to fight more effectively. There's a bomb power-up where you can just shoot a bomb like that, except it's a bomb and you throw it like in Zelda and it blows up, and that's pretty awesome. And that would be awesome. That would be really great, because right now I just have my sword and I have the gun, and those are my only offensive tools. I went down here, so I'm going to try going somewhere else. No, we have been here. And that's not anything I can get into. So you can go under the tree a little bit in some sections, but I don't think you can go... Yeah, you can't go that way. It would be just like a video game for there to be a secret maze that you could walk through like that, right? That's totally how video game stuff works. Speaking of which... Nope, that was the end of the world. I should not do that thing. So, it punished my video game instinct. Sorry, I'm going to go back down here and try to remember which section this is, because I've been to this area before I started playing today. Alright, I think this is the way that we came down the first time. Yep, because there's the monsters. So we're going to go back up here. I don't know if there's anything more I can do in this section. So I'm going to try and backtrack toward the center town and see if there's a different way to go. Oh man, I'm close to that thing. Maybe that's the thing I need to go to. So it says I can go to the east here. but that's not an east. Like, I don't think I can go there. Maybe if I go down here? Is there a east that I can go? Nope, that's the end of the world again. So not so much, but I can go along here. No, I don't think I can go that way. Alright, I'm going to check in this to see if there's a way to go to the east once I'm underground. I don't think there is, but let's find out. Okay, going down, and there's no way to the east. Unless, if that was an exit, that would be really sneaky. I think this is a health thing. Cool. Because I'm going to need it. I'm not awesome at killing things in this game. So I already went this way. I'm going to check to see if you can go to the east. You can, because you need to go south through all of this, and then it's the fire. So much fire. Alright, you can't, I don't think you can use teleport pads. Oh, maybe you can use teleport pads when you're underground. So I'm going to use this. So this is how you use a teleport pad. You have your little robot buddy, and then teleporting. So I'm going to tweet out one more time, to see if people want to come and join. So, map. Going north doesn't do anything because it only leads to the robot, to the dog friends. And then going that way doesn't really seem to go anywhere. So I'm not sure what it takes to get to these other two sections on the east. Because the amount of text is so constrained in this game, they're relying so much on visual storytelling, which is really super fun. I'm going to try this one. Yeah, so this is, it's all dark down here, which is really cool. There's really limited lights. Yeah, I went through here. And up here. So we're going to walk back to the main center town. I already got that monies. How do I go? Maybe you have to go through that part to get to the center town. Yeah, so I'm just going to use the teleport pad. So you can do this and teleport, boom, to the middle of the world. Alright, I'm back here. So I can show you the house. So this is either the apartment or house or something of the super cool hyperlight drifter. So this is, I think, just telling you what you need to do, that you need to fill up the diamonds for each of the 4 directions in order to do the thing, to fight the big monster. I'm guessing that's at the end of the game. So that, I don't think there's anything else I can do in here, because this is just like an apartment. Oh, maybe? So you can turn off the lights. Okay. That's a nice little bit of verisimilitude, and I can blow up that box. This is totally not a scary, idle, robot monster thing. I already did that. Thank you, Robot Bro. I don't have monies. I have 3/4 of 1 money. So that's not enough to get anything. So I have one of the pieces from the west. So I'm going to go back to the west and see what else I can do. Because I want to play at least for an hour. Because I was reading Twitch stuff and they're like, it's great to play for more than an hour. So I see one person here right now. So thank you, person, for being here. So this is my very first time broadcasting on Twitch. I've been watching people on Twitch for quite some time. I found out about it through my friend Arvin Elleron, who's a streamer, and with whom I co-host the Speculate podcast about science fiction, fantasy, prose writing, which is really fun. I've gotten to learn a lot about the forum working with him on that. Robot. monsters. So where? No, not this part. Where are the shards in this section? Oh, I haven't even found the person that tells me where the shards are. So I need to keep going. So this looks like bear people rather than dog people. My guess is that they're set up so that the town in the middle is like the last, it's the only human settlement, and that everyone's been driven to the center by whatever it is that's causing all this devastation, or whatever apocalypse there was. There's a lot of birds around. This is another person who's like, I used to be super cool and I had spiky things on my head and a sword. And, oh, that's the boss. So this is the, hey, there's a boss. Hey, there's a boss person. Can I, no, that's your rock. Sorry. I don't want to steal your rock. Is there anything else down here? There is. Did I already get it? I think I did. So there's an elevator that goes down. Yep. So I got the shard that's down here. So look, there's like warriors. I don't know if these are like previous drifters or hyperlight peoples who came down here and fought to try to get the thing or defend it. Again, lots of machinery here. So this is a very science fantasy kind of place, or very science fiction-y but with swords. So there's also monsters and things. And what this game reminds me is that I love how in other media, because I'm mostly a prose science fiction guy, how in other media there's this great ability to mix science fiction and fantasy in a lot of different ways that prose doesn't do as much. Like, it definitely has done this thing, but in the current market paradigm, there's a lot of like science fiction or fantasy, and there are readers who really jump across those different lines and don't care about that differentiation. And I like mixing science fiction and fantasy flavors. Like, if you've read Shield and Crocus, my superhero novel, you know that I like this thing because it's got gadgets, but also magic artifacts and cyborg monster people, and I like doing all that mix-up thing. So this is a big forest. I already got the shard thing, so I need to go to the north if I can, or to the west, basically. Because I fought some monsters and here's more, so I'm going to shoot a bunch. That's not super effective. But I want to bring it through this choke point, because that will make it much easier to fight them, because there's like 6 of them. They have a jumping thing, so I need to not get greedy. Wow, they move fast. I don't know where you're going, but I'm going to fight you. So I still have most of my bullets, so... So I think I have 6, yeah, I have 6 bullets when everything is fully charged. So there's a health over there. So I can use this, and I'm going to fight you. Oh wow, there's a lot of them. So these kind of look like moblins from Zelda to me, but maybe it's just because it's a kind of Zelda-ish game. So now I have all 3, and I have most of my health, and I can't dash that far. But there is a money up there. So I'm going to look around in here to see if there's a way to get there. And the map is just being sneaky. I don't think so. So maybe under these trees? No. No, I don't think so. So I'm going to try and go around. Can I get rid of these tombstones? Because I think this is like a campsite, and there's tombstones. What I think are tombstones. And that's like a part of a skull. Yeah, I think this is a skull. This is like a Titan skull. If you folks know the anime Attack on Titan, a lot of the super big monsters in this game look like Titans from that anime to me. I don't know what they look like to you. To a certain degree, they're just like giant people with skulls, so whatever. This game just came out earlier this year, so it's very possibly could have been inspired and influenced by Attack on Titan, the anime, because that has been around for a while. Oh, there's a down. Hey, it's a money. Yes. Alright, now I have a full money. And there's a wheelbarrow. Anyone who has watched The Princess Bride knows that this is an important asset. However, it does not appear that I can bring the wheelbarrow with me. I don't know if that's an oversight in design, or if they're just taunting me. There's also a well here. There's no frog in the well, from what I can tell. I think this is just a dead end. So I came down, I got the money, that's great. Now I'm going to try to go to the west. Those are not things that I can blow up. But I can go this way, and I'm going to try going around to see what else there is. So that, I can shout, you're a squirrel, you're not a monster. So this is different, has a different look, because it's got the rain part on it. But I can't blow this up. And I can do these, and sometimes one of these is the health thing. So with my Zelda instincts, I'm just gonna sword all of the stuff. And I have 3 of those, so I'm gonna wait to see if there's a fight up here. And maybe I want to come back. Yeah, there is a fight, so I don't remember that I can go. Ha! But so I can shooting gallery these guys, these monsters. So cool. Now I can use this, go back, and get the health, and I will be full up on health packs. You can get upgrades that will let you have more of the health packs, but I don't have any of those yet. Again, still fairly new in the game. So this requires a key. I still don't have a key. It requires key 3. I don't know if it's the number 3 or 3 keys that you need. The thing that I'm not sure about is that there's just a lot in this world that I can't get access to, and I don't know what you're supposed to do, like what the order of operations is, really. Because I have a full money. I've been this way. I'm going to go here. You can go this way, which I'm going to do. Oh, not that. Nope. That's open void. Don't do that, Mike. I can go this way, yes. So I'm going to do that. So that's a teleporter thing. And there's a building down there. Also, listen to this music. How cool is this music? I need to buy the soundtrack. I've liked some chiptune stuff for a while. A friend of mine gave me a bunch of chiptune music. Oh, wolves! Those wolves are super fast. So that's like a jackalope squirrel, right? It's because it has horns and stuff, or like an antenna. So you can go up from there. And oh, wolves. Alright, so they have 2 health points. So I can probably take one out before they dash if we start in measure. Because you have a decent sword measure. Yep, so if I could fight them kind of one at a time, I'm not too bad. I'm not hurting too much. So that's the end of this section. If I go down here, super pretty trees. They only sort of look like blood, which makes them less terrifying than some of the other stuff that's around here. And the wolf. Oh, yeah, maneuverability is so key in this game. But that is a health thing. So I'm gonna grab it. But I can't go that way. Cool. So I have to go this way. Yeah, my gun only does 1 damage. So I can't go that way. Okay? So let's remember where I am. So, oh, this is probably a dead end. This might be a mini-boss, though. So that's a tree. You can go in the tree, I'm guessing. So this is probably a mini boss, or it might be a person. There's nothing. I can get this the health thing. I'm going to use a health thing, so I can get that one. And is that a person in a crystal? I think that might be a bear person in the crystal. So I think they're encased. So maybe what's happened over here is that the green crystal, this stuff, yeah, because look at the crystal in the big tree, and then there's all this little, maybe spores of the crystal or something, like it's cordyceps from The Last of Us. You can go to the north. Yes, I was rewarded for my curiosity, so I got a money piece. But that's that. So I've done this, and now I'm going to go back and take that other route that I could take. Hello, second person. Second person who just joined or rejoined. Let me know if you can hear me. The microphone is kind of far away, and I'm trying to figure out how viable the microphone as is. Oh, so you zap it, and then the crystal comes back. That's really interesting. I wonder why that's a thing. And I'm going to go this way. And there's that elevator that I saw before. Okay, this looks like there's armor. Maybe it's the bear people's armor. And there's a box over here, so I'm gonna zap it. So you have to hit the crystal several times, and then the same thing, it regenerates. So here's the thing that happens pretty frequently in the game. Your character is dying, or has died and is in limbo, but maybe just is dying. So occasionally, as you're playing through the game, they have a coughing fit, and the screen blurs, and they cough up blood. Cheery game. So I think you're trying to do something before your character dies. You're trying to figure out a way to not die or to come back from dying. So I went through, but I can't go back that way. Maybe I'll be able to go back once I fight all the enemies. Oh jeez, there's so many. Hey, that's some money. Fighting first, money second. No, don't walk into it. So, now I have another piece of money. I have 2 pieces of my second money. I should probably use a health thing, yes. A new enemy. Hey, it's an enemy samurai person. I'll just hit them with a sword until they stop. So that's another samurai person. Where am I? I am close to this middle section, there might be a teleport pad there if I can make it. But I still haven't found out where the diamond pieces are. Oh, so that's a person in the crystal, and they have crystal weapons. Right? Because the color of their weapon is the same as the crystal. And again, this game has just a lot of visual storytelling. And because it's intentionally in the 16-bit graphics style, I didn't time my dashes quite effectively. So I'm going to go down here to maybe try to fight these other people and see if there's some stuff for you. Can I? So that's the thing that explodes. You don't want to hit those. But it killed the bad guy. So it kind of helped. Oh, you dodge. Well, why don't you come over here so I can... Not so awesome at dodging, are you? Actually, you're still awesome at dodging. But I did get you. I know I lost 1 health. I can't go through there. Oh, that's 2 people. Oh, and now I'm stuck. So sometimes the world will oh jeez. And I'm out of health. you get your gun bullets back as you swing your sword, and it happens actually a little bit faster than I think, than I've been thinking. So that's something to remember. So I can dash through the enemies. So that's cool. So 2, 3, 4. It's about 4 slashes to get a bullet back. Looks like. So as he's preparing to do his anime thing, I can just dash through. Did I get the same piece back, or did I get a new one? Because if I can farm gold from these guys, I will totally do that thing. Because I want upgrades, because this game is scary. Cool. Got him. So that's a new area. I'm going to try going... no, I'm going to go down. I want to try and beat those bad guys down there. I have all my bullets back, and I'm going to come over here so I get some more dodging space. As the drifter, you really want to have the ability to dodge. This is really key for you. Oh, it spawned 2 more. That's just not even fun. Alright, but I am getting better at fighting these people. Okay, got it. Okay, I go down this way. I'm go. What did we learn? Much better. Come on. You want it? Come get it. Come on. I understand your measure now, so I can fight you. Come on. Just after I say I understand your measure, I get slashed. So, humbling. This is one of those games that's humbling. Oh, you recalibrate your dash a little bit later than I thought you could. So this is gonna box me in. I hate wolves. Okay, so I fight the wolves first, and then I go down here, and then there's the mob of dudes. I fight the wolves. Bad job, Mike. Now I wonder, can I fight? No, I'm just getting the same piece. I can't farm. I'm just getting the same piece of money that I got previously back. So, my dreams of farming are for naught. Come on. So, I got the 3rd piece again, and I'm gonna out this way. So, I haven't played the Souls games, but some friends have, and I've watched streamers like CoCarnage play some of the Souls games, and this reminds me a little bit of it in terms of a high base level of difficulty, and the game being designed with the expectation that you're just going to die a fair amount, and that's fine, and that's kind of how games were when I was a kid, so as long, I played a lot of MMOs, and many of the MMOs will penalize you if you die. You lose XP, or you get a penalty, you lose your gear and you have to go back and get it. The penalty to to dying in this game is pretty negligible. You just kind of reset at a slightly earlier part of the map, like I said. So that's not too bad. I'm going to shoot this part. Ha ha ha. That's kind of... So, you're pretty good at dodging, just a standing. Okay. And I have that, but I have only 1 health thing. So come on. Come and hang out. So if I can bait these guys out before the walls go down, before the walls go up, that's probably gonna... Nope! Okay, here come the wolves. Okay, do that. me go back. I maybe should have waited on that, because that was my last health pack. Nope, my clever plan to do that didn't really clever at all. So there isn't a health thing around here. But I do have full health here. Okay, so maybe once I beat the enemies, I'll be able to get that money piece. Because that's actually going to be that'll be my fourth money piece, and then I'll have 2 monies. And 2 monies is enough to get the bomb in the town. I might just go do that just to be able to get a power up. I checked various forums on the internet in terms of like, what's the best thing to get first in Hyperlight Drifter so that the game is not super difficult. And they recommended this double dash that I have, which has definitely been handy. Awesome, so that's a money. So now I have two monies. And there's another piece up here. But what do I need to do to get to it? Probably kill you. Okay. That's a monster up there. So I go through here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I can't blow that up. Weird. What do you think I'm supposed to do here? Can I... It's not like I can go around, right? I can't go through the tree. What am I supposed to do? Maybe you get a ability later that lets you teleport in a different way? Because my little robot friend could go to where it is, but I have to be closer to actually pick it up. But that's a console thing, so maybe that just lowers... Yep, okay. Cool. Cool. And now I have a first piece of the new money. Can I go this direction? No, so I have to go up, probably, because I don't think there's any further down to go, because I already got the money piece from here. And I came down, and now I'm going to go back up, and that's that. Because I went and fought the little, almost samurai-ish dude, Ushi, and got his money piece. And I came down here to prove that I could, and actually finally survived, and now I'm going this way. I don't have any health things, though. Come on. Ah, I'm getting your number. So, Robot Friend will tell you when you're out of bullets. That's really handy, so you don't have to check the UI. Fun thing, the PlayStation controller beeps when you're down to 1 hit point, because this game is very heart oriented, and so you're bleeding because you're down to one health point. But now that I've made it through to this other section, hopefully if I die it'll let me respawn. And yep, so I activated this teleporter. So, bam, now I have a teleporter. And I'm going to go ahead and use that to get... I'm going to teleport back to the central town. Because I have 2 monies. I'm going to see if I want to use them to buy stuff. So that's home. I'm going to go do a quick review of what all I can do. So I only have 1 piece from the left, from the west. I don't have anything from the south because I can't get there. And then the north has been complicated. It's got lots of bird people. And they're pretty scary, honestly. I've learned more. I like that there's a little person. So, sword things. They all cost 3 monies. So there's a bigger slash. If you charge up, you can deflect bullets, or you can kind of knock bullets out of the air, which is excellent. And then there's a dashing slash, which would be great, especially for times when the screen gets really full of monsters. So I already bought this, so I have the multi-dash, and these are both 3 each. So there's the ability to dash through projectiles, and like a dashing sword thing. It's not as much of a dash as the one that in the sword level. So I don't know, I'm not sure why I would want to get that one that I just saw instead of the dashing sword thing, because that looked more powerful. So here's a dog person. So one of the dog people did survive. Just more of the dog people. So yeah, it's dog people. You don't actually look like a dog person because you don't have a nose. And then some of these other people are just, I don't even know what race they come from. This is, yeah. So I could spend 2 monies to get a 4th health box slot. That could be really nice. So I might do that. But I can also get bombs, and bombs kind of just increases the different types of things that I can do in the game, and that seems really appealing. I think I could also probably increase my clip size. So I can get 3 more bullets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could go up to 9 bullets. That could be really great. It doesn't change the types of things I can do in the game in the way that the bombs can. But I wonder if the bombs are like in Zelda where you can open things with the bombs. I think I'm going to go ahead and get the bomb. So now with R1 I can throw bombs. And that's pretty awesome. So, so in the town you can't throw the bombs, but you can, I don't know, you can throw something. So I'm going to go down and check to see if this section is still locked off. I'm betting it will be. Oh, so the bombs have a recharge. See, when I try to do that, it's a slow recharge. So I bet I have bombs now, so I'm going to try. Oh wow, it's a really slow recharge. So this is like an alpha strike, not just to try to use all the time. But boy, does that have a big range of blowing up. So that's pretty cool. Hey, it's money. Exploration. Almost always rewarded in this game, as long as you don't, like, walk off the end of the universe, which is something I've done frequently. So I'm glad I came down here, because now I have another piece of money. Hello, person. Yep, you're a patrol person. So, guns and bombs, and I have one of the pieces. I think I'm going to call it here. I've been streaming for about 70 minutes, and My voice is getting a little tired, and I think next time I probably will just use my big headset, so that will make the mic more effective, and people will be more easily able to hear me. Because I got a big TV that my wife and I bought as our big Christmas present to each other. So I'm about 5 feet away from the TV and therefore from the microphone, which may be why I'm coming off soft for some of the folks who are listening. So that is going to be Hyperlight Drifter for my very first stream. So thanks everybody who came. I'll try to archive this for a couple weeks so people can come back and see it. And you're here on twitch.tv/turbotango. I'm Michael R. Underwood. I'm a science fiction fantasy writer, and my day job is working in publishing. So this is me kind of just goofing off and having fun. I like talking about storytelling. This game has been very cool because it does so much visual storytelling, and you have to interrogate the world visually to figure out what's going on. It doesn't hold your hand, and it doesn't really give exposition about stuff, at least at this point, not early on in the game. So it's been fun to kind of talk through what I think is going on in this world. I'm going to try and export this if I can, still figuring all this kind of stuff out. But if you come back and watch the replay and you like it, you can hit me up on Twitter at twitter.com/Mike R. Underwood. That's Mike, M-I-K-E, the letter R, Underwood. And find me there. You can find all my books at michaelrunderwood.com/books. And until next time, stay hyper and light and drift, or whatever it is you're supposed to do here. I don't even know. Take care. I'm going to do this and this. Trying to figure out how to stop.